Back. In lecture number 3, we explained this circuit. Previously explained how to apply KVL in a very small circuit in which a battery and a resistance are connected. So here we will take some more complex problem. Here there is a two closed path meshes are there. So we solve this question using mesh analysis. So first of all, after naming all the edges A, B, C, D, E, F, right, in the given circuit, first of all we are assuming the current in the closed path. So the closed path A, B, C, F, A is mesh 1 and F, C, D, E, F, C is mesh number 2. The smallest unit of a closed path is called mesh, and the loop A, B, C, D, E, F, A is the largest unit of a closed path. So that is why it is loop. So after naming and considering closed path, we consider arbitrary current in any direction, either clockwise or either anti-clockwise. Here two meshes M1 and M2 we are considering, in which current I1 and I2 in clockwise direction we consider. So after considering the current I1 and I2 in clockwise, we see denote polarity on each element, either voltage source or resistance, except current source. So first of all, in this 5 ohm resistance, the current flowing from left to right, and at the entering terminal it is positive and the leaving terminal it is negative. In this 10 ohm resistance, current considering in mesh 2 is I2, current is entering from this side, and this is I2. Here this is I1. So at the entering terminal it is positive and the leaving terminal it is negative. Plus minus for 10 volt battery and minus plus for 5 volt battery. Now in this intermediate 15 ohm resistance, we consider here current in clockwise I1 and current in anti-clockwise I2. The net current flowing from this direction, here this is I1 minus I2. I1 is clockwise, I2 is anti-clockwise. So the net relative current in the downward direction I1 minus I2. So this is positive, this is negative, because I1 minus I2 entering from C and leaving from F end. In this mesh number 2, we consider the current in upward direction from F to C. So this is I2 minus I1. So it is entering from this terminal, this is positive, and leaving this terminal C, at C it is negative. So show here positive, negative and positive, negative. We consider the current in this direction I1 minus I2, and in this I2 minus I1. So in mesh number 1, we write the equation for KVL. Summation of all voltages and all resistance in a closed path must be 0. So apply KVL, start from in ABCFA, ABCFA. Start here. So the last terminal of this battery plus 10 volt, and here minus of 5 I1, and here minus of 15 I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. So we solve this equation and it will be 20 I1 minus 15 I2 is equal to 10. This is equation number 1. In mesh number 2, we start from C. C, D, E, F, C. So it is minus 10 into I2 plus last terminal of this battery plus of 5 and the last terminal, this minus of 15 I2 minus I1 is equal to 0. We solve this equation and it would be 15 I1 minus 25 I2 is equal to minus 5. It is equation number 2. In loop equation, we start from A, B, C, D, E, F, A. So from A to B, the last terminal, plus of 10 volt, here minus of 5 I1, here minus of 10 I2, and here last terminal plus of 5 is equal to 0. We solve this and we get 5 I1 plus 10 I2 is equal to 15. So this is equation number 3. So we solve any two simultaneous equation because we find out I1 and I2. So here Ax is equal to B. We consider this equation, and so here 5 I1 and 10 I2. 10, so this is 5 I1 and 10 I2 for this equation number 3, and consider equation number 1. So this is 20 and minus 15. Coefficients are 15 and this 10. So this is Ax is equal to B. Here 5 and 10, this I1 I2 coefficients, and 20 minus 15 I1 I2 coefficients of equation number 1, and the constants 15 and 10 here. So first of all, find out mod of A. So this is so in determinant of A, this is 5, this is 10, this is 20, this is minus 15. So we solve for determinant of A, this is minus 75, this into this multiplication, and minus of 200. It will be minus of 275. So for finding I1, we replace this coefficients of I1 by 15 and 10. And here 10 and 15 remaining. I explain here again. For finding I1, we replace these column vector by this constant column vector in matrices A, and these are same. So it will be, so 15 15, this is minus 225, and this is minus of 100 upon mod of A minus 275. So it would be minus 325 upon minus 275. It would be 1.1818 ampere. For finding I2, we replace these constant by this column vector in matrices A. It is will be 520 as it is, and here we replace these constant by 15 and 10. So we solving this again. So this is 5 and 10, 50, and minus of 20 and 15, 300 upon minus k 275. So it would be 0.909 ampere after solving calculator. So this is all about mesh and loop analysis using Kirchhoff voltage law. In next lecture we solve this same question using KCL. Thank you.